Hey guys, how's it going? Well, today I am going to talk about the Boxtrolls, the new animated movie that just came out by Lakaya. They did Paranorman, Caroline, just great animation company. One of my favorites, and they do stop motion. I love them. I love the stuff they do. I think it's really fun, really creative, really dark, and an interesting spin on animation. And that was what I was hoping in the Boxtrolls. Boxtrolls stars the voice talents of Ben Kingsley, Isaac Hempstead Wright, aka Bran Stark from Game of Thrones, Elle Fanning, uh, Tracy Morgan. Yeah, I know. Yes, he's in a movie. He's in an actual movie. Well, it's animated. Anyway, well, and whatever. He's in a movie. Nick Frost, Simon Pegg. Yes, they're both together again. Richard at the guy who directed The Double, the black guy that directed The Double. It's a very talented guy. And yeah, there's a lot of great voice casts. Jared Harris too. Yeah, it's a good voice cast. Really good voice cast, and yeah, I thought this was gonna be a fun movie. It looked creative from the trailers. I especially love that one trailer where they showed that how they were animating. It just looked beautiful. And if you want to look it up, I suggest you do. I might even put a link to it because it's that good. It's very interesting, and like the song "We Got the Whole World in Our Hands." That's the one that really got me to wanting to see this movie. I was looking forward to this movie, but that's what really got me. And is it a fun film? Yeah, I was watching it. It was 7:30 at night. I was alone, and you know what? This is a fun film. This is a good film. It's a fun film. It's not a great film. It's not as great as Paranorman because I love that movie. It's not as great as Caroline because I remember I haven't seen it since I saw it in the theaters back in 2009 and I was a little kid, but I remember liking it and being scared shitless because I was like, what? I don't know, like 10? Yeah, I was like I was 11. Yeah, 11 when I first saw Caroline. We're not talking about that. But yes, this is a very fun, creative. So the story's about this kid played by Isaac Hempstead Wright. That's a mouthful, and he goes, and he is taken from away from his parents or his father to to this to this peop to this people called Boxtrolls that live under their city, which is kind of like a city from Bioshock Infinite. It kind of reminded me of that game, but yeah, it kind of reminded me of that, kind of like a Bioshock Infinite city, and yeah, he meets then one day, and this exterminator guy, played by Ben Kingsley, wants them so he can become the king. And yes, Ben Kingsley's playing a villain, just like Thunderbirds. Yay! And fuck. But he's actually never. Let's get to it. Anyways, so Ben Kingsley and his henchmen are played by Nick Frost, Richard, however you say his name, and Tracy Morgan, and they want to take the Boxtrolls. They want to just like do stuff, and then Eggs, Isaac Hempstead Wright's character, meets a girl, a princess played by Elle Fanning, and then she finds out about the Boxtrolls and that they're not bad, and then she wants to help them, and yeah, that's basically the story. It's a simple story. It's very predictable, but you know what? The world that they create, that Lakaya, the animation company, Lakaya or whatever, the animators create such a beautiful world. The animation is just gorgeous. You can't like it's the best animated film, best most well animated film they made. It's absolutely beautiful how it looks, and yeah, the Boxtrolls are a lot of fun. It's just fun to see them. They're just adorable little creatures. I just want to hug them. That sounds weird. I'm a little Boxtroll. And there's a guy, and Isaac Hempstead, right? Is a lot of fun. As the voice, Ben Kingsley as a villain is actually a lot of fun. It's not like Thunderbirds. Iron Man 3. I liked him in Iron Man 3, but he wasn't exactly a villain. Yeah. But but yeah, he was a lot of fun in this movie as the villain. I thought he was a lot of fun. And again, the animation, the voice talent is just wonderful. And it's just very creative. It's really dark at times, actually. The music's a lot of fun. The score is actually really good. And yeah, it's a fun kids movie. I definitely recommend taking your kids. Some dark stuff happened. It's a dark movie. I like it. It's a very creative movie. Like just how the world looks and how it's detailed, and like the town and where the Boxtrolls live, and like how the characters look. It's just such a well detailed world. That's honestly the best part about this movie. I can't praise that enough. But it's a very predictable story. You know where it's going a lot of times. It's just a predictable kid story. It's not interesting like Paranorman or Caroline was, because those were those were very interesting stories for kids movies. And this is it has interesting twists on it, but it's not that unique and story wise. But the world is just really good. So it's a really fun film. I really enjoyed it. I'm gonna give it a B. It's really good. Even though it could be predictable at times, I said that like 5 times. It's a really fun film. I recommend checking it out. Yeah. Did I say my grade? I'm gonna give it a B. Yeah. It's really good. It's a really good kids movie. I recommend taking your kids to see. Definitely. Stuff are a little dark, so be careful. But you know what? Your kids should handle it. You should let them handle it. Alright, that's my review, guys. I'm gonna try to see The Equalizer and A Walk Amongst the Tombstones. I'm still trying to see that. I really want to see that. And also Skeleton Twins 2. There's a bunch of movies that I need to see. Alright, that's my review. Like, subscribe, and bye-bye.